So, in addition to presenting a figurative offer to the customer using an iPad, you can do the same thing on a desktop. But when I say on a desktop, I mean it physically looks like an iPad presentation on a computer screen. So what I want to do in this very quick video is just to show you how you would set that up and activate it on your InquiryMax system. So let's say, for example, you've had an interaction with the customer in terms of data capture and vehicle inquiry. You send it to your manager. Your manager then builds an offer sheet and sends it back to the sales executive. On your front page of InquiryMax, where your daily log is, you will see right at the top here, you've got a little tab called Offers. Give it a click. Okay, when you give it a click, it will take you into all of the listed offers that are available to you that have been sent over by your manager. So you can see here that this customer is called Mr. Black Sabbath, and we're going to give him a click. Okay, and what it does, as you will easily recognize, it produces exactly the same screen that you would see on an iPad. So the presentation process will be exactly the same. You'll start off with the vehicle, an overview of the costings and factory options. You then literally move over here to the add-ons or the insurance products. So we've got the four main ones listed just here. So very much referred to the total price of the vehicle fully protected on the road is 32,772, containing 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you've done that, then obviously we move over here to part exchange price. So we give that a little click. So the market value of your car, Mr. Customer, is £3,000. Once we take that away from the price of your new vehicle, that leaves a cost of change of 29,772. Obviously, if there's any settlement, then you'll make reference to that as well. Okay, so then we just end straight away on the funding options. Okay, this is obviously where we, and as I've mentioned this before, in the group, we always present cash cost to change, and we also present a hire purchase and PCP. We have to do that for compliance purposes. Now you'll notice the red block in the middle. It says that the sales executive can actually change the deposit and the term to get to the customer's desired payment. If you want to actually see an example of how physically you do that by putting a deposit in here and it lowers the payment here, it's literally as simple as that. Once you press the recalculate, have a look at the video on how to present using an iPad, and it actually goes into the physical buttons and tabs and fields that you would complete in order to get a change in the actual payment, as well as for the PCP over here as well. That literally is as simple as it gets in terms of presenting on a desktop, and I personally think it's really good if you can use this visual on a desktop because it's clearer for the customer to see. If the customer chooses to go ahead, the actual order form completion is so simple, it's unbelievable. You literally just click over here on offer details, give it a click, and you'll see here that it's just brought up all of the date of birth and vehicle details, which effectively you complete very quickly. Is it being financed, who's it financed by, what deposit are they putting down, how have they actually paid it. And then after you've done that and filled all of those out, you go to the bottom, you just click on this little save option here, and it effectively says, are you in a position and do you want to generate an order form right now? So yes, I do, I want to click that. So you give it a little click, up comes the order form, go through it with the customer or print it off so that they can see it. If they're happy with it, then the customer can sign there and then. So you can click this sign order form customer, give that a little click, and what it will do is it will put up a little interface screen on your on the actual desktop, and the customer would physically sign this with the mouse. So you hold down the left clicker, would go slowly because it is really dodgy, and then obviously you can produce a half sensible signature. Once you confirm that just here, or you can clear it and have another go, once they confirm it, another screen comes up for the manager then to sign. You just do the same thing. So I'll put Mr. General Manager. Once you confirm that, it will show both of your signatures here and here. It will also sign the part exchange and the GDPR, the preferences, the marketing preferences for the client. And that is as simple as it is to present the figures and create an order form on the desktop.